In the heart of a quiet town, there stands an old house bathed in eerie moonlight. It's an anomaly, this house. While the rest of the neighborhood buzzes with the humdrum of life, this house remains silent, as if holding its breath. It's cloaked in an unsettling tranquility, punctuated only by the flickering of lights inside and the occasional creak of its time-worn bones. You can almost hear the whisper of stories, the tales of time seeping from its aging walls. A faint tick-tock echoes in the background, the rhythmic heartbeat of an antique clock. Each tick, each tock seems to reverberate through the silence, amplifying the suspense, stirring the still air. It's as though the house itself is a living entity, its pulse quickening as the night deepens. Inside this house, a young girl named Sarah is alone, unaware of the chilling night that awaits her. Sarah, a curious and brave girl, is spending the night alone in this old house. Our young protagonist, wrapped in a blanket, is nestled in the corner of the room, with only the flickering candlelight to keep her company. Her eyes dart across the pages of an old novel, her breathing rhythmic, the only sound in the otherwise silent house. The house, an ancient soul, speaks in its own language, the floorboards groan under invisible weight, punctuating the quiet with their creaking lament. Sarah's ears prick at the rustling whispers of the wind outside, a haunting serenade that dances with the shadows. From the bowels of the house, a distant thud reverberates. Sarah's heart skips a beat, but she quickly dismisses it, attributing it to the house's old bones settling. But as the wind howls outside, echoing through the hollow spaces of the house, Sarah can't shake off the feeling that she's not alone. In the darkness, something stirs, something that Sarah can't see. The tranquility of the night is punctuated by an eerie symphony of whispers that seem to echo from the walls themselves. Her heart pounds in her chest like a drum as she cautiously navigates the labyrinth of her home, the creaking floorboards under her feet the only testament to her journey. Sarah's breath catches in her throat as she hears the soft, ghostly patter of footsteps, like the delicate dance of invisible feet. Her eyes dart nervously from shadow to shadow. Yet she finds nothing, no intruder, no explanation for the disquieting sounds that fill her home. The whispers continue, a haunting mantra that she can't decipher, their source as elusive as the wind. The sudden creak of a door sends a jolt through her. A chilling draft sweeps through the house like the icy fingers of an unseen spectre. The tension in the air is palpable, a tangible shroud of fear that wraps itself around Sarah, whispering terrifying possibilities into her ear. As she moves from room to room, the feeling of being watched intensifies. An unseen presence seems to linger in her home, a silent observer in the shadows. The air grows colder, the whispers louder, and the fear within Sarah deeper. She's not alone. In the deafening silence, Sarah feels a chilling breath on the nape of her neck. Midnight strikes, and with it comes a haunting revelation. Our protagonist, Sarah, is alone in a house that seems to breathe with a life of its own. The once comforting tick-tock of the grandfather clock now echoes through the silent halls as a chilling reminder of the passing time. Suddenly the house plunges into an eerie darkness. Sarah, unyielding and brave, lights a candle. The flickering flame casts long, dancing shadows that seem to play tricks on the eye. Sarah continues her search. Footsteps muffled by the thick, ancient carpet, she navigates the labyrinthine corridors of the old manor. Her curiosity leads her to a concealed door hidden behind a crumbling tapestry. With a creak that reverberates through the silence, she pushes it open to reveal a room untouched by time. This secret chamber is filled with old photographs, their subjects frozen in a forgotten era, and dusty books, their pages yellowed with age. Sarah's heart pounds in her chest as she sifts through these relics of the past. A gasp escapes her lips. In her hands, she holds a shocking discovery, a piece of the puzzle that had been missing. The air seems to grow colder as she unfolds the truth. What was once a simple house now holds a story, a secret, a midnight mystery. In the flickering candlelight, Sarah uncovers a secret that should have remained buried. In the heart of the house, Sarah stands frozen in fear. Chilled to the bone, her heart pounding like a war drum, she stands as if turned to stone. The silence of the house is shattered by her heavy, ragged breathing. It echoes through the halls, bouncing off the walls, a testament to her terror. Suddenly, the sole source of light, the flickering candle, is snuffed out. The house is plunged back into an abyss of darkness, the kind of darkness that consumes all, leaving nothing but a void. The whispering starts soft as a sigh. It's a sound that sends shivers down your spine, a sound that makes the hairs on the back of your neck stand up. It grows louder, more insistent, yet its source remains elusive. As the whisper grows into a sinister laugh, Sarah is left in the pitch-black room, her heart pounding in her chest. What will she do next?